The chief of a Russian veteran organization has exposed how the Kremlin's so-called humanitarian convoys are used to smuggle Russian fighters into Ukraine. In an interview, Vladimir Yefimov, the head of a special forces veterans organization in the Russian city of Yekaterinburg, said that the first time volunteers went to join militants in East Ukraine, they went under the guise of the Red Cross. He said after recruits received papers from the local branch of the aid organization, they traveled to Ukraine's Donbas region, where they were handed weapons and then deployed on combat missions. Yefimov also admitted that mercenaries started to be sent to Ukraine, quote, after the square before Crimea, referring to late February and early March this year, when former Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych fled office and Russian soldiers in military uniforms without insignia began to appear in Ukraine's Crimea Peninsula. In the interview to Russian newspaper Yekaterinburg Online, Yefimov also outlined details of payments to fighters, how they traveled to Ukraine, and that Russian propaganda of rampant fascism in Ukraine was influencing many mercenaries to fight. This week, the chairman of the Moscow branch of the Red Cross said that Russia was violating international humanitarian laws by delivering so-called aid convoys to the insurgent-occupied areas of Ukraine. Ukraine and its partners have accused the Kremlin of using Russian humanitarian aid as a way to send fighters and supplies to insurgents in East Ukraine. Moscow continues to deny regular Russian troops are fighting alongside militants, although if there are any there, they are volunteers on leave.